One of my most profound memories, I was in Kalamazoo, Michigan. I was the second chair. The lead trainer was a man who's become very, very dear to me, Ennio Salucci. And Ennio had this phrase, he would say it all the time. He'd say, Kirk, throw your body in the middle of the room and see what God does with it. Throw your body in the middle of the room and see what God does with it. So when my life is full of chaos and I don't know what to say and I don't know what to do and I don't know how to fix it and I don't know how to solve it, I throw myself in the middle of the chaos. What I learned in that ministry was if you'll bring all that you are, God will provide all that you lack.
Wow, say that again.
If you bring all that you are, God will provide all that you lack. But if you withhold because you're not sure that He's going to show up, or you don't think you're enough, or you think it's way too big for you and God, you and God together, that's way too big a mountain for the two of us, right?
Yeah.
Then God has no obligation to show up and rescue your fanny, right? So Ennio taught me that, and you guys, I picture myself probably literally thousands of times. All right, Kirk, I grab myself by the scruff of my neck or by my collar or by my ear, and I go, here we go.
Wow.
So the phone rings, and it's a female I don't know, and she claims she's pregnant from one of my relatives and wants me to intervene and get in the middle of it. And everything in me wants to hang up the phone. I don't know you. Don't talk to me. Wants to just bail on it, right? But I'm not. So I'm like, tell me more. Help me understand. How can I help? What can I do? Throwing myself, in the middle of the room. And here's what I've discovered, guys, and that is, in the middle of the muck, in the middle of the mire, in the middle of the chaos, I find Jesus waiting for me.
Yes. Yes.
He's there, and He's like, where you been? Right? He's been there the whole time. I've been dancing around the edges of my life, right? He's like, here, right? Like you did last night, buddy. The surrender. That's where you met Him.
Yeah.
In the surrender, in the abandonment of ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just so grateful for Ennio, for his example. What happened was the night before, the training is 4 days long. We have a volunteer team that pray and intercede, that handle the setup and tear down the room, move stuff around, facilitate the activities of the workshop, the exercises, and we have to get them grounded. So we're grounding them Wednesday night. The training starts Thursday morning, and Ennio has to step away. He's gotten a phone call. So he goes away, gone for 20, 30 minutes, comes back, jumps right back in like nothing happened, goes on. We finish the grounding, we call it. We move into the training. He gives himself effortlessly, he gives himself graciously, he gives himself completely and fully to the 40 or 50 participants in the room. What I didn't know until later was that call was from his oncologist saying, you have terminal lymphomic leukemia. Man. Inoperable. And getting that news in that minute, what does he do?
Jumps in his room.
Throws his body in the middle of that room and gives himself so generously that myself and maybe two of us knew what he knew. But you would never be able to tell. And I want to live like that. I want to live like him, and he lived for 21 more years, and then he died.
Hallelujah.
He lost his fight with leukemia, but he lived and lived and lived. And I want to be that way.
Yeah.